Hi, guys. My name is Dr. Bill Payne, the pastor of First Methodist Church in Live Oak, Florida. When you hear the term labor, is that a good word or a negative word for you? My wife and I just enjoyed a wonderful Labor Day weekend with our family and grandchildren, and we got home last night late, and it was difficult to say goodbye to everybody. But here I am, the day after Labor Day, at my office talking to you on my video chat. Labor has, well, some people like it and some people don't. When I was serving in Iraq, I had a friend who, well, he did not really want to work. He had worked a long time in the military and he was planning his retirement. In fact, he was ready to go. And when we got back to Camp Lejeune from our year in Iraq, he was able to retire and begin life the way he really wanted it. And that included fishing, getting up whenever he wanted to get up, taking trips whenever he wanted to take trips. And he had all the money he needed to do anything he wanted to do. He was unencumbered and free. Then it happened one morning after several years of doing whatever he wanted to do, he realized that actually he wanted to work and that his life was much happier when he was working. He's not the only person who's come to that conclusion. I read an article today, and it's about a woman whose name is Miriam Todd. Miriam Todd is over 100 years old. And according to the story, she goes to work 6 days a week and she works over 50 hours a week at a family furniture store. She manages the books and she does all kinds of other things. And she likes to work. She likes to go to work. She likes to drive to work. Imagine that, 100 years old. She credits her longevity and her good attitude with her desire to stay connected to life. And she thinks that if she retired, that she would not be very happy. She's not upset with people who want to retire, but rather she says, retirement is not for me. She is so healthy that she hasn't seen a doctor in 3 years. She hasn't even had to go to the eye doctor and she has the perfect life. Well, not everybody feels that way. Retirement can be a really difficult thing for some people, but for other people, it is a very good thing. It's a fun thing for them. What do we think about that? Should we work enough so that we can retire? Should we work hard enough so that we can have the things we want, but then not work any harder than we have to? I don't know. For me, work is not just something I do to make money. If that was my goal in life to make money so that I could be comfortable and happy and be lazy, I wouldn't be a very good Christian because God created us in his image so that we could work. It says that God worked. He created the world and everything in it and the universe, and then he created mankind, humankind, on the sixth day, and he put Adam in the garden and he told him to work the garden, to tend the soil, to care for it, to be his helper. God is a worker, and God wants us to be his helpers. We are made in God's image, and in the image of God, work is a part of our spiritual DNA. Jesus tells a story of the faithful and unfaithful servant in Matthew 24. And in that service, that parable, Jesus says, there's this man and he's going away and he leaves everything he has to his servants when he goes away. And one servant manages everything well. And when he returns at a time that no one expects, and he finds his servant managing all of his goods well, he rewards him and he blesses him because he's been a faithful servant. He worked on behalf of the master. On the other hand, if that servant says to himself, my master's away and I don't know when he's going to return, I'm going to beat up the servants and I'm going to eat, drink, and be merry and have a great old time. And when the master returns at a time that he doesn't expect and finds him living this slothful, wicked life, he's going to really judge him badly. Just judge him badly. And these are the terms he uses to describe the fate of the one who doesn't do the master's work. When we think of this, whether you want to retire from work or work till you're 100 is not really the point. The larger point is, are you using your life and your opportunities that you have right now to serve God? You see, we never retire from Christianity. We never retire from life. We never stop serving God. Everything about our life is an obligation that we have to live our life with purpose, to live our life for God. And I want to encourage you to think about how you can live every day of your life for God, working to do His will, creating space in your life to bring honor and glory to His name. When we think of work as what God has called us to do in partnership with Him to accomplish His purposes in this world, then work is a lot more than simply making money. It is our very purpose, and it is how we live our lives. I hope you had a blessed Labor Day and that you will continue to serve God with the rest of your life. God bless you.